Welcome to this episode of The Hood Cook. This is our 5th episode. We're doing a meatloaf today. But first off, I want to thank everybody that has showed support, that passed the word about what we're doing. If you're new to the show, this is our weekly show. We're busting them out week after week after week. If you enjoy it, go ahead, hit the old comment button down there, leave us a comment. If you have suggestions, shoot us one. Like I said, we're doing meatloaf. First things first, wash them dirty ass hands. Alright, ye olden brown towel. Alright, for meatloaf, get down. Let's see, you got me about 2.5 pounds of meat or so. You're gonna need yourself an egg. Let's see, do an onion, filling sausage. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a bell pepper. Let's see, we're gonna need mustard eventually, and let's grab a little bit of garlic. Right there. All right, let's get to work. First off, grab yourself a good old GB right there, the garbage bowl. Grab yourself an onion. Go ahead. Slice around down. Put that right there. Slice around down. Go ahead and peel this shit off. I like to get a good layer off of it at least, give or take, because that fucking little brown paper shit's hard to get off. There we go. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, grab that. Let's go ahead and cut it in half first. Like so. First. Come down. There we go. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Remember, you don't want to get big old giant chunks in meatloaf, so make sure you monitor how big your chunks are. Unless you like big chunks, go right ahead. Handle the business. But I want to do small to medium-sized chunks. I don't want nothing too crazy. Right there. Should we do a little more? Let's go ahead and do a half. Put that right there. Save that little guy right there for a little bit later. On it. There we go. Just calm down. One day I'll get a good knife. Right now I'm down on a budget, so I can't do too much. See, these ones I want longer chunks. Yeah, let's do small ones. I don't want people choking on onion. Look at this 2.5 pounds of beef I got right there. Go ahead, grab me a bowl. Just slide that in right here. Right there. Slide it on in. Put that right there. Grab yourself bell pepper. There we go. Cut that top off. Go ahead and gut that out right there. Now, toss the old hat right there. Okay. Same thing, you want small to medium sized chunks, nothing crazy. You don't want a mouthful of just bloop. Go ahead. Alright. Toss that in there. Go ahead, make a mess. It's not a big deal. It's your fucking kitchen. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I make a mess simply for the fact I can. It's the only thing I'm allowed to leave messy. Come down. There we go. Alright. Remember, watch your fingers. Cut my finger the other day making jerk chicken. How did I do it making jerk chicken, don't ask. But it came down. Which actually came out pretty good, so it looks like it might be an episode pretty soon. Alright. Toss that in right there. Right in there. There we go. Now, I'm going to toss it right there. Got it nice and pretty. Grab yourself some garlic right there. Now, I recommend do the old investment, boom, garlic press. You can mince it, you can use a zester if you want. I like the garlic press just because it's easy to do that right there. And just doop doop, get it all like that. Smash that bitch down like an ocean money. Right down there. Alright. Go ahead and stick your finger in there. Come on, don't be scared. Now you stuck your finger in it before. Just peel it out. Toss it in the old sink. Now grab a little bit of olive oil. Where did I hide it? Oh, look at that. You see that? The fucking crying shame. But you know what? It's all I need. That is probably about a teaspoon. Not too much. Just enough. Here's a little trash can. Right there. Just go ahead and mix it up like so. Yeah. See, I'm dropping some. It's okay. It's my kitchen. You don't clean it. Alright. Look at that. Pop this over yonder. Now, the good old meat. Now, this shit's going to be cold as hell, so I recommend leaving it out for about 5 to 10 minutes just to warm up a little bit. Go ahead and just start kneading her away, loosening her up. Man, sounds like a party I went to. Anyways, keep doing that. Then you go ahead and throw your goodness in. There we go. Just mix it on up. There we go. So it looks like a lot, and to me it does look like a lot, but that's alright because you could trim some of the onions out. What you're mainly going for is flavor. What I like to do, just get just enough. Hold her up like that. You see you got the access? Go ahead and toss it over here. That's it. Looking for flavor. Alright. Now, go ahead and grab yourself a little bit of mustard. It's Food Club, and only the best for me. I use this as a salt substitute. You can use salt, it's all good. I just like to throw a little bit of mustard. Throw a couple teaspoons in there. Pop that right there. And we're going to go ahead and ketchup. Maybe use about a 1/4 cup or so. There we go. Right there. Go ahead and start mixing her up. Oh, look at that. Juicy. Shout out to the homie Darren. Juicy. Oh, yeah. Get her all nice and mixed up. See, right now my hands are fucking freezing. I don't like it, but I do it for the viewers. Alright. Now, the good part, the old egg. Crack her like so. Make sure you don't get shells in there. Me, I fuck up and do it every now and again. And I'm the fuckhead that ends up actually getting the shell, so yeah, be careful. Yep, hands are fucking frozen right now. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You hear that? Yeah, you know what that sounds like. Get her mixed in. Alright. Gotta wipe the hands off real quick. Do a quick wash. Oh, warm water. Now you're gonna add some breadcrumbs. With the breadcrumbs, that will make or break your meatloaf. You don't want to do too much because it comes out really dry. You don't want to put too little because then it just falls apart. I've had both happen. So go ahead. I'm going to start off with maybe a dry one because this one's full of water. There we go. Go ahead and grab this one. Start off with a good old cup. That's a little baby cup, that's alright. Now, go ahead and just sprinkle some in. Don't do it all at once. You do it all at once, that's when you get clumps. Do that. And toss it like so. I like to get a little bit at first. Yeah. the best part about meatloaf. Get dirty as fuck doing this shit. Look at that. Smash her on down. Look at that. What's that look like? Hey, get your mind out of the gutter. God damn it. Alright, do the old hand washer again. Now, time for the number one, of course, gusto. Throw about a good tablespoon. You know what? I'm feeling froggy. Do a tablespoon and a half. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and grab some onion powder. Gotta have the onion powder. I'm telling you. There we go. Do about a teaspoon. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, if you want to make it crazy, you can fuck it your food. And then go ahead, get some pepper. You want to do probably, say about a half a teaspoon. Don't be telling people that I use measurements. Alright, then go ahead, throw a little more breadcrumb in there. Let's start mixing it up. Remember, the breadcrumbs is just a binder. It's just going to hold it together. You don't need a lie. You can also do homemade breadcrumbs, believe it or not. Just what they call, leave some bread out, let it still up, and all fucking get all nice and hearted up. And then next thing you know it, crush it all up. All right. Now, I am a ketchup eating motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit more in there. Right there. And can't forget the good old boom tomato sauce. Now for the actual meatloaf, you're only going to use half a can because you're going to make a glaze with it. Go ahead and just pour it down. That fills about half. What do you think? I think so. Again, I don't care. Throw some breadcrumbs on there. There we go. Just go ahead and start mixing her up. Oh, see, the tomato sauce made it warm. Now my hands are freezing. Hell yeah. There we go, mix that bitch up. You don't want the loaf to actually be stiff when you're mixing it. You want it to be kind of loose. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't like it, China. You're watching. I'll throw a little bit more. I think that should be good afterwards. There we go. Alright. Remember, you want to knead it real good, so mix everything all nice and birdie-like. Damn, it's going to be a fucking meatloaf and a half. Damn. I'm just going to love that one. Wash the hair one more time. Now, the last two ingredients. I don't know why, but I love to put it in meatloaf. Look at that. Not even opened yet. Shit. That a bitch. Goes to show how last time I made fucking meatloaf. Oregano. Go ahead and just... Remember, oregano's very strong, so maybe start off with the teaspoon and just shake some on there. You don't want to get too... There we go. If you ain't whistling, I ain't listening. And a little bit of basil. You could use sweet, regular, it don't matter. Basil's basil. At least to me it is. Just sprinkle a little bit. About the same thing. About a good teaspoon or so. Oh yeah, boom. Just for good luck. Boom. There we go. I like basil. Good fun to say. There we go. Mix that shit up. There we go. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. You see how it's kind of, it's not falling apart, but it's easily to come apart. Some of it you got you got more oomph to it. Also, you can tell, just listen to it. Got a good old smack. See, that's not a good smack. So we're gonna add a little bit more. ketchup. Like I said, you want to probably use total overall about a 1/4 cup, maybe a 1/3 of a cup. Go ahead and mix it on up. There we go. Look at that. Ah. There we go. I want to make it sound like Susie. Y'all know who Susie is? Don't lie. Everybody got the Susie. Alright. Look at that bad motherfucker right there. Alright. Wash the hands. Alright. Now, I'm going to preheat the old oven. I like 350. Okay. Now, the biggest problem people have with meatloaf is getting it out of the pan. I'll show you a little trick. You could spend the $14-15 to go get that Moy Chingon meatloaf shit, but I won't. Okay, grab that, layer in, like that. Just layer down. The hardest part is the sides and the bottom, where it sticks the most. It's all good. Right there. Then go ahead and grab your loaf. Start tossing her in. There you go. Smash it on down. Smash it down now. If you'll notice, still got a bunch left over. I'll tell you why. I'm just going to do 2 of them for you. Not everybody has a loaf pan. So let me go ahead and toss this to the side. You got your old cookie sheet right here. Not a big deal. Same thing. If they say it's non-stick, don't believe them, but I don't. Everything sticks. People make me love like, oh, I don't have a loaf pan. Fuck that. Not everybody needs a loaf pan. Grab that, go in the middle. What you want to do is mold it like so. That's it. It ain't going to come out loafed up, but it's still going to come out just right. Alright, see that? What's that remind you of? Cochinos, I know what you're thinking. God damn it. Alright. Now what I like to do for a little glaze, early glaze, I just sprinkle a little bit on there. Sprinkle a little bit on there. Like I said, not too much, just enough. Right there, let's toss this. And I feel the key to meatloaf is the moistness, the texture. Got to be nice. So what am I going to do? Cover it up. I'm telling you, it comes out good, shit falls just apart. There we go. Toss breadcrumb over there. Put you right there. Grab you. Almost aluminum foil, ain't that a bitch? Alright. So you just gotta wait for your good old oven to set up. Now I'm gonna kind of get you a little pre-glaze over here. Good old nice pan right there. Tomato sauce. I just want to get this shit ready. That's it. Pour it in there. Toss that to the side. Mix this up, throw a little bit, maybe about, I don't know, 4 or 5 tablespoons. Dab a little bit there. Brown sugar. Go ahead and use your hands. I wash them, as you can tell. Just throw some right there. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. It's probably about 1/4 cup, give or take. Go grab yourself a spoon. just go ahead and start mixing her up a little bit. Now, time to throw a little bit of extra. That little, what is it? You go to Nana's, you go to Grandma's. You go ahead and put some molasses in there. Open her up. Oh yeah, look at that. You see that? Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like tar in someone's lungs, but hey, it's going to taste delicious. Just give her a good mixture. Now some people throw in and say it looks a little too dark. Me, I'm Mexican, I'm always dark. So what you want to go ahead and you see it right there, it looks too dark. If you want, go ahead and throw some more ketchup in there, lighten it up a bit. Don't have to, but the way to tell if you need it or not, give it a taste. I like that. I like it, but I got a sweet tooth. I'm not diabetic yet, so I can go and play with the sugar still. Still a little bit more in there. Let's go ahead and mix her on up. Oh yeah. Like I said, give it a taste, make sure. Oh yeah. That's fucking beautiful. I got my nipples rock hard. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and set this in here like so. Watch out, you see that? I didn't burn my hand. Careful. Stoves are hot. Go ahead and slide it around. You're going to want to do it for about 45 minutes to an hour. I usually check it about 50 minutes so I can go ahead and pop it out. So when I'll take my cover off and go ahead and throw some glaze on it. So we'll have it after 50 minutes. So go ahead and pull this out. Oh, you can hear it sizzling. You can hear it. All right, look at that. Fucking hey. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Toss that right there. Look at that. You see that loaf? Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Now this is the special one. Then have a loaf pan with it. Gonna come out just a little bit. We'll call it tweco, but it still comes out great. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna toss that right there. Grab yourself the old old ladle and get that glaze. Look at that. You see that? Look at that. Beautiful. And just go ahead and pour it on top. Yeah. Right there. However much you want. There's no in particular amount that you need to use. Just go ahead and toss it on. Just throw a little more for fun. There we go. Alright. Go ahead. Toss that right here. Now what we're going to do, we're using the top rack, so we're going to go ahead and toss that in for another about 10 minutes. Let that glaze get nice and hard on it. Alright, wait about 10 minutes and we should be golden. Okay, after about 10 minutes or so to let that glaze kind of harden up right there, we go ahead and pull them out. Look at that. Oh man, that just looks fucking beautiful. Man, I have a heart on it. Alright. Pull that one. Oh, look at that. Fucking beautiful. Pop that right there. Make sure you turn your oven off. You don't want to pay that high ass gas bill. Grab yourself a extra large plate. Alright, now here's, like I said, the tricky part to everything. If you have good aluminum foil, if you get the Reynolds and all that shit, you're good. I got a really thin one. Don't tell my wife that, she still thinks I'm different. Anyways, just want to pull it up, drain the fat out like so. There we go. Like that. Go ahead, toss her on the plate. Right there. And you are good. Put that to the side. Now I'm going to give you a little shot of the defective meatloaf. I say defective because I didn't have a loaf pan. But go ahead, check her out. It's intact, it's still good, it's just had more room to open up, but you can still slice it down. Comes out bomb, trust me. That's still hot, so be careful. Alright, and that's the meatloaf. I'm telling you, comes out bomb. Been doing it for years. That's the episode. I want to thank everybody out there that watches, that has been passing the word on, whether it's through forums, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. Our hits are just hitting up like no other. Next week we're actually doing a box episode. We're going to show you how to spruce up box mashed potatoes and box stovetop. Trust me, it's okay, but spruce it up, that's what matters the most. Again, thanks for watching. If you'd like to get a hold of me, got any questions, requests, feel free to email me at hoodcook602@gmail.com.